Viewer discretion is advised.
Boom, perfect timing.
In 2 years of secret, unauthorized videos, Massachusetts State Police Trooper Nicholas Holden recorded himself swearing at motorists, yelling at or berating others, and from the privacy of his cruiser, using demeaning and vulgar language to describe them. That's not even the worst part about Trooper Holden's misconduct. He would allegedly lie on his police reports and would only use the unauthorized recordings as evidence in court if he thought they benefited his cases. It was not until a stop in March of 2014 that led to the discovery of the illegal recordings. Trooper Holden would pull over a man named Aladdin Connolly because of an issue with his headlight. This seemingly routine traffic stop would quickly escalate into a drunken driving probe. Aladdin Connolly had just left a local cigar bar and was on his way to his work office to spend some time with his brother and brother-in-law. Before Mr. Connolly made it to his office, he noticed a Massachusetts state trooper driving towards him on the opposite side of the road. The police cruiser would immediately make a U-turn just as Mr. Connolly was parking his vehicle in front of his office lot.
Turn the car off! Turn the car off! Shut the door! State police! Put your hands on the steering wheel! You didn't see my blue lights? You hear my siren?
I thought there was an ambulance behind me. I didn't hear any sirens.
Everyone, hands, please.
In Trooper Holden's police report, he would lie and write, quote, "I identified myself as a Massachusetts state trooper and asked the operator to identify himself. He then stated why, what did I do? I then asked him 2 more times for identification," end quote.
Take your driver's license. Patient? Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Starbucks.
Starbucks?
Starbucks.
Cigar bar. Aha.
You can clearly hear in the unauthorized recording, there was no attempt to delay or argue about turning over the license and registration.
And who owns this truck?
I do.
Okay, you're being audio and video recorded, just so you're aware.
Okay, that's perfect.
Alright, how much have you had to drink tonight, Aladdin?
No.
Come on, man. I think it's my first day out here. You gonna start again? How much have you had to drink tonight, Aladdin? How much have you had to drink tonight?
Okay, I answered you.
Stay right here, okay? Hey! Beat it! Take a hike! You can't see what's going on here? Take a hike!
If you listen closely, you can hear Trooper Holden yelling at a bystander and telling the bystander to stop recording and to leave the scene. That bystander was actually Mr. Connolly's brother-in-law, who was attempting to record the police interaction on his cell phone.
I'm not going to tell you again, or there'll be another state police car here. 843-705. Can you make your way to Shrewsbury Street? I got 190-24, but he's not going to be cooperative. Aladdin, just so we're clear, you understand that I'm a state trooper, right?
I heard you were.
Okay, take a deep breath, wrap your lips around this tube and blow.
Sir, are you making a legal order?
Take a deep breath, wrap your lips around the
I
tube.
asked you a question. I need an answer.
Yes, I am. Take a deep breath.
You are making a legal order. If I disobey you right now, if I refuse to do that, I would be breaking the law and I would be arrested.
You wouldn't be breaking the law, but you're working on getting arrested.
Okay, sir. So you're saying this is not an order that is legally binding?
You can do whatever you want, man. You're a big boy. You can make your own decisions.
Okay,
you make a decision whether you're going to blow into this tube right now or not. Will you blow in the tube or no?
Sir, if I am being ordered to, under authority of law, I will do so.
I'm asking you to submit to this breath test right now. Are you going to do it or no?
If you say I am being required to under authority of law, I will happily do so. Am I being required to under authority of law?
Not under the authority of law.
Okay.
I'm trying to determine how much alcohol you've had to drink tonight.
And
All right? You get it?
Question.
Take a deep breath and blow in the tube. Your last chance.
Sir, let me
Otherwise, you're coming out of the car, and we're going to do a field sobriety test. You decide.
Trooper Holden would lie and write in his police report the following, quote, "When he answered my questions, his speech was extremely thick and slurred. There was a heavy odor of alcohol on his breath, and I noticed his eyes were extremely bloodshot." End quote. Instead, the video shows coherent responses with articulate and clear speech. The odor of alcohol or Mr. Connolly having bloodshot eyes is just not true.
Okay, sir.
Okay, step out.
Is that also a requirement of the authority of law?
If you resist me, it's going to end up bad for you.
I'm
Do you understand
not
me?
resisting you. I'm 100%.
Now I'm telling you. Now I'm telling you. You need to step out of the car. Step out. By law, step out of the car.
My question was just say yes.
Get out.
I'll do it.
Quit screwing around. You understand? Keep your hands where I can see them. Keep them out of your pockets. Now I'm pissed off. I gave you an opportunity to be cooperative with me. Now I'm pissed off.
I'm 100% cooperative.
Put your hands on top of your head and don't move.
The officer specifically said under authority of law that I had to step out and that he intended to
Spread your feet. This is for my safety. Do you understand?
I'm happy to comply 100%. I'm happy to comply 100% with the officer's specific instructions.
Turn around and face me. What's your level of education?
I plead the Fifth Amendment.
Take your hands down and put them by your side. You plead the Fifth Amendment, so you don't want to answer my questions?
I will answer your questions if I am required to by law. I plead the Fifth Amendment according to my constitutional
Behind you on Shrewsbury.
I'm happy to answer anything that I'm required to answer. I 100% comply with any legal request that you make.
All units coming in, you can slow down. He's out of the car, but he's cooperative at this point. See, because you act this way, I've got to call and have other state troopers come and assist me.
I understand. Requiring that I have my legal rights respected according to the Constitution requires backup by the state police. I get it.
Say that again, please.
You said that because I requested that my constitutional rights be respected, you needed backup.
Okay.
I understand.
All right, stay right here. Just so you're aware, audio and video recording in the cruiser. He's not being cooperative with me, Lieutenant. He refused to get out of the car at first. He wouldn't blow in the PBT. And
Did you do the field sobriety test?
we're about to, I'm getting there.
You're going to do some field sobriety test for us?
I'm happy to comply with any legal requirements. As long as you tell me that I'm being required to by law, I will comply 100%.
Okay, well, we're asking you to do field sobriety tests. Would you
that-
field sobriety test?
if
Would
that
you
is
like
illegal-
would you like to do the field sobriety test?
I would like to.
I'm not going to
I
play
would-
the word game, sir. If you'd like to do the field sobriety test, we would like you to do them. Would you like to do the field sobriety test?
I would like to go to my home and be by myself.
Okay, well, you don't have that option right now.
Okay,
Wow.
listen to me. So you understand that this is what you've caused because of your attitude. Yes.
Because
So
I have asked
listen to
that
me.
my constitutional
Shut up and
rights
listen to me.
requested.
I'm going to ask you to do field sobriety test one more time. And you have to by law because I have reasonable suspicion that you're operating this vehicle while intoxicated. Do you understand that?
I understand that I've been informed that I'm legally required to take the
Okay.
field sobriety test.
The vehicle is operated ×2, again, just so everybody knows. There's 2 females in the car. All right, you see the tip of my pen?
I do.
With your right index finger, Aladdin, reach out and touch the index. With your right index finger, reach out and touch the black tip on my pen. Can you do that?
I happily can do that.
Okay, you missed the first time. You want to try it again?
I hit the first time, 100%.
You did? Okay. Remember, this is all being video recorded.
That's exactly correct.
Okay. Now,
that's why I'm happy to.
What I want you to do, Aladdin, what I want you to do is I want you to keep your feet together and your hands by your side. I want you to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your head from side to side. Just move your eyes. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you're not in any trouble, I just want to know if there's anybody have you been arrested before?
Good job. Keep following it.
You guys college students or whatever? You live in Worcester?
Okay. How much alcohol have you had to drink tonight?
I already responded to that.
I'm asking you the question again.
I have not had alcohol tonight.
You have not had alcohol tonight?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Trooper Holden again asks Mr. Connolly how many drinks he has had, and Mr. Connolly replies, quote, "I have not had alcohol tonight," end quote. However, in Trooper Holden's police report, he would lie and write that Mr. Connolly admitted to having 2 drinks.
All right.
Answer your question.
All right, now I understand. Okay. Now what I want you to do, Aladdin, is I want you to take a step right over here behind Sergeant Tony. See that white line? I want you to stand on that line.
This one.
Yep, right there. Stand on that line facing Sergeant Tony right here with the yellow jacket.
Yes, sir.
Stand on the line facing him.
I am standing on the line.
Can you turn your body and face me?
Okay.
I'm going to demonstrate. Ready to watch me?
I am.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When you get to your 9th step, I want you to take choppy little turns like this, choppy little steps like this, and go back in the direction which you came. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
And again, just tell me your level of education.
Sir, I have already pled the 5th on that.
Okay.
I appreciate you not continuously harassing me on questions that you have already asked.
Well, I just want to make sure that in understanding you know how to count to 9. That's why I'm asking.
I can count to 9.
Very well, that's enough then. You ready to do the test, Aladdin?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, do the test now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, good job. Keep your hands by your side. Now, what I want you to do is just listen to me. I'm going to
Yes,
explain
sir.
one more test. It's called
Yes,
it's
sir.
called the one-leg stand. I don't want you to stop the test until I tell you to do so. All right? See this guy over here? I don't want you to start the test until I tell you to do so. Essentially what you're going to do is pick either foot of your choice 6 inches off the ground, okay?
Okay.
What you're going to do is you're going to hold your foot 6 inches off the ground, you're going to point your toe, and you're going to look at your toe, and you're going to count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, until I tell you to stop. Do you understand? Do
Yes, sir.
you have any questions?
Yes.
Go ahead.
The toe that I point, is that the one that's lifted?
Yes.
Okay.
Watch me. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, until I tell you to stop. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
And you don't want to tell me your level of education, so I don't know if you can count as high as I want you to, but we're going to give it a shot anyway.
Yes, sir.
Trooper Holden would also lie and write in his police report that Mr. Connolly had failed the field sobriety test because he had at one point put his foot down for just 1 second. Again, the unauthorized recordings tell a very different story.
Go ahead and do the test.
1001.
6 inches off the deck.
Okay. 1001, 1002, 1003.
Keep your hands by your side.
1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020, 1021, 1022, 1023, 1024, 1025, 1026.
Stop. How do you think you did on that test?
I'll leave that to you.
That's right, you will. This is the final field sobriety test. Okay, I'm going to give you an opportunity to blow in this test again. You performed poorly on the tests that I have given you thus far, and I believe that I have reasonable suspicion and probable cause to place you under arrest. However, I'm going to give you an opportunity to go home and not go to jail. So if you can blow into this tube and blow below an 08, I will let you go. If you do not, you're a guaranteed go. But if you refuse, you're a guaranteed go as well. So you make a decision. Take a deep breath.
I would like to request clarification on what you said. When you say you're a guaranteed go as well, you're saying I will be arrested if I do not blow into that tube. Is that correct?
That's correct.
You believe I performed poorly?
You have one more second to make a decision. Are you going to take the PBT or no? Quit screwing with me.
Want to blow into this?
Last chance. You going to blow in the tube or no? Take that.
Okay, that's fine.
Put your right hand on top of your head. On top of your head. You know what? I just don't get it. Now your buddy's in the glue.
Have you been drinking?
Come with me. Thank you, Lieutenant. You're under arrest for operating under the influence of alcohol. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed by the courts. If you decide to answer any further questions at this point in time, you can do so until you have an attorney present. Take them now. I take them now. Disorderly conduct. Take them. I take them down.
Aladdin Connolly would be arrested and charged with a DUI. Once Trooper Nicholas Holden's disturbing recordings were exposed to the public, he was suspended for a year and a half. While under investigation, Trooper Holden would admit that he recorded the videos in part to help him in court. But what was caught on the recordings contradicted Holden's police report in the drunk driving case against Mr. Connolly, where some of the allegations he had made against Mr. Connolly were proven to be false.
As citizens, we would expect a police report to reflect reality, and it's clear from the video that it didn't.
I mean, we have to have confidence that, when a police officer puts something in a report, it's accurate. A lot is riding on that, particularly the liberties of a defendant.
A judge would dismiss the charges against Mr. Connolly after Trooper Holden failed to appear at a court date on the matter in December of 2014. The state police never approved Trooper Holden's dash cam, and an internal affairs investigator stated the trooper violated department policies and state law by not telling some drivers he was recording them. Investigators also found Trooper Holden was too lenient in some cases and aggressive and biased in others.
I can tell just by your speech that you're face, but I'm going to take care of you. All right, because that's how I roll. I see the veteran plate. You tell me you're in the Worcester Fire Academy. I don't like to write tickets to you guys because I eat there a lot. Shut the door and stay in the car. Shut the door and stay in the car. What's wrong with you? Pull the over. She's so fat she can't even turn to reach and grab the thing. I didn't like your attitude from the get-go, and it's not getting any better. Go sit on the push bumper of my cruiser. She's a
Despite all of that, Trooper Nicholas Holden was left on the road for years. Finally, in August of 2020, Trooper Nicholas Holden was fired, not because of the illegal unauthorized recordings from 2017, but because of a social media post. State police would release this statement, quote, "The department confirms that Trooper Nicholas Holden was discharged from the department this week. It is the position of the colonel and the department that all members hold themselves to the highest standards of conduct and follow all department policies, rules, and regulations." End quote. No other details about why the trooper was fired were listed in the statement. Aladdin Connolly would file a lawsuit against Trooper Holden and the Massachusetts State Police for $1 million. However, after learning of Trooper Nicholas Holden's firing, Aladdin Connolly made the decision to drop the lawsuit.
Good afternoon. Today's date is January 8th, 2015, and the time is currently 4:30 p.m. I am Detective Lieutenant Michael Liver, and with me is Detective Lieutenant Wilcox. We are both officers currently assigned to the Internal Affairs section of the Massachusetts State Police. And the person to be interviewed is Aladdin Connolly. When was the first time you learned there was an audio-video recording made by a member of the Massachusetts State Police?
Okay. That night he had informed me that such a thing existed. I had been unable to convince my attorney to subpoena such a document because he was certain that if it existed, it would come in. By the time we were in court on September 8th for a hearing on a motion to dismiss, I had come to doubt my confidence that such a audio video did exist. That morning, Officer Holden was speaking to his attorney for the troopers union, Greg Benoit, and he let it slip somehow in casual conversation because it was his own personal attorney, something along the line referencing the video. And Attorney Benoit sort of focused in and said, what video are we referring to? The one that's alleged to be erased or something else? And Holden stated to him that he did have an audio video, at which point Attorney Benoit made clear that he had not seen anything in any of the court documents that referenced such a video, and was it turned over to the DA, and Holden told him that it had not been. He basically gave Trooper Holden the option of either informing the DA or Attorney Benoit would inform the DA. At which point Trooper Holden went and informed the DA. She reacted rather surprised and said, well, where is it? Do you have it? And he responded, no, I don't have it. And she said, well, you got to get it. At which point he left the courthouse to get it. And we waited in the courthouse for several hours, about 3 to 4 hours.
And was a video produced at some point?
Yes.
And did you get to watch it that day?
No.